This is Mac OS Ken.
A bright yellow phone from Apple, planned expansion for a couple of Apple services, and you will not believe how big iPhone was last year. It is Wednesday, the 8th of March, 2023. I'm Ken Ray, and this is news from Mac OS Ken, brought to you by yours truly and sponsored by Collide. Endpoint security powered by people. Learn more and book a demo today at collide.com/macOSKen. This show is also supported by people like you, patrons through Patreon. Find out more and add your support at patreon.com/macOSKen. A big announcement from Apple, with more important announcements folded in. As had been rumored/speculated, Apple did add a new yellow hue to the iPhone 14 line. That's a yellow iPhone 14 and a yellow iPhone 14 Plus. Meanwhile, for the Pro line, whole lot of nothing. Kind of got to cut that line some slack, though. A couple months ago, you pretty much couldn't get an iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max of any color. The new bright color joins the current lineup of Midnight, Starlight, Product Red, Blue, and Purple in the consumer end of the line. It comes in the same capacities and prices as the rest. $799 to start for the iPhone 14 and $899 for iPhone 14 Plus. Folks in Australia, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Japan, South Korea, the UK, the US, and more than 60 other countries and regions can order the yellow phone beginning Friday, the 10th of March at 5 a.m. Pacific. Quick turnaround on this one. The new hue should be available beginning Tuesday, the 14th of March. I said that the announcement had more important announcements folded in. The release for the new color basically served as a chance to reintroduce various iPhone 14 features, including the device's dual camera system, better battery life, the ceramic shield front cover, and more. Buried in the reintroduction, the expansion of one potentially life-saving feature. Reintroducing emergency SOS via satellite, the company said more countries will be getting that service this month. In case you've forgotten, Apple says emergency SOS via satellite allows users to message with emergency services when cellular and Wi-Fi coverage are not available through a combination of custom-designed components and deeply integrated software. Additionally, if users want to reassure friends and family of their whereabouts while off the grid, they can open the Find My app and share their location via satellite. Already available in Canada, France, Germany, Ireland, the UK, and the US. Apple's press release says the service is on its way to Austria, Belgium, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and Portugal. Emergency SOS via satellite will go live for those countries later this month. There was one more buried announcement that's not as dramatic as the SOS thing, but could prove important to Apple's business. Well, announcement might be a strong word, actually. According to a piece from 9 to 5 Mac, Apple has acknowledged the imminent launch of Apple Pay in South Korea. Oh, not in any press release you're likely to have read. The report quotes the Korean version of the yellow iPhone press release saying, as Apple is about to launch Apple Pay in South Korea, Korean users will be able to make easy, fast, and secure payments using Apple Pay on their iPhone, including the new iPhone Yellow, and in online merchants and apps. In years past, Apple's spring color refresh announcements have been accompanied by new accessories, and this year is no exception. A piece from Mac Rumors says silicone cases in 4 new colors are on the way. The canary yellow, iris, olive, and sky offerings will be for all 4 of iPhone's current models, the 14, 14 Plus, 14 Pro, and 14 Pro Max. They will beat the yellow phones to market. Available to order now, Mac Rumor says the new colored cases will start wrapping themselves around phones in the 14 line tomorrow, Thursday, the 9th of March. Of course, iPhone cases are not the only accessories Apple has to offer. A piece from 9 to 5 Mac says Apple Watch got a bit of love on Tuesday. The piece says the Solo Loop, Braided Solo Loop, Sport Band, and Hermes bands have a range of new finishes available. New colors include Sprout Green, Canary Yellow, Olive, Purple Fog, Bright Orange, Sky, and several new Hermes multicolor bands. Cult of Mac actually had a funny write-up of the Hermes offerings. Suffice to say they were not impressed. All of the new bands are available to order today. They will be wrapping themselves around wrists starting tomorrow, Thursday, the 9th of March. More news in a moment, but first a word from today's sponsor, Collide, endpoint security powered by people. Collide has some big news. If you're an Okta user, they can get your entire fleet to 100% compliance. How do they do that? Well, if a device isn't compliant, the user can't log into your cloud apps until they fix the issue. It's really that simple. See, without Collide, IT struggles to solve basic problems like keeping everybody's browser or operating system up to date. The moment Collide's agent sees that there's a problem, it lets the user know and lets them know how to fix it. If they don't fix the problem in a certain amount of time, they're blocked. Collide is the only device trust solution that enforces compliance as part of authentication, and it's built to work seamlessly with Okta. Collide's method means fewer support tickets, less frustration, and most importantly, 100% fleet compliance. Unsecured devices are logging into your company's apps. Put a stop to that with Collide. Visit collide.com/macOSKen to learn more and book a demo. That's KOLIDE.com/macOSKen. Collide.com/macOSKen. You can officially call smartphone sales a two-horse race as far as Counterpoint research is concerned. The one horse is running away with it. In a release issued Tuesday, the market tracker said that iPhone took 8 of the top 10 best-selling smartphone spots on the planet in 2022. The other 2 were made by Samsung. Surprises from the release. iPhone 13 was the best-selling smartphone for 2022. iPhone 13 Pro Max was the second best-selling smartphone of 2022, marking the first time a Pro Max model drove more volume than the Pro and base models. Despite its late-in-the-year introduction, serious production issues, and a general lack of availability, iPhone 14 Pro Max was the third best-selling smartphone of 2022 by Counterpoint's reckoning. 2021's iPhone 12 took 6th place on the 2022 bestsellers list. It was the oldest phone to make the top 10. And for those who insist on calling iPhone SE a failure, the 2022 edition was the 9th best-selling smartphone on the planet, according to Counterpoint's count. Updates on Tuesday for developers and musicians. For the developers, a new round of betas. Apple Insider posted a couple of pertinent pieces on Tuesday. One pointed out that the third betas of iOS, iPadOS, and tvOS 16.4, as well as watchOS 9.4, were available to the dev types. The other said the same for the third beta of macOS Ventura 13.3. As for the musicians, if you're a GarageBandian, there's a security update for you. Another piece from Apple Insider says the Cupertino company released GarageBand 10.4.8 for Mac on Tuesday. While we know it is security-focused, that focus is kind of blurry. Apple's release notes simply say the update provides important security fixes and is recommended for all users, according to the report. It is award season here, there, and everywhere. While we in the States tend to think of awards as a Hollywood thing, the UK and Europe like doling out trophies as well. A couple of pieces from Apple Insider have a few Apple TV Plus titles up for a few awards in the UK and Ireland. In the UK, the site says the series Slow Horses and Bad Sisters are up for a Royal Television Society Program Award. Yes, an award. The two titles are competing in the writer drama category. Sharon Horgan is up for Bad Sisters, while Will Smith, not that one, is up for the spy drama. Now, making the hop over to Ireland, we find the Irish drama Bad Sisters nominated 12 times in the Irish Film and TV Awards. That's 4 nominations for Supporting Actress, Drama, 3 for Supporting Actor, Drama, 1 for Lead Actress, Drama, 1 for Best Director, Drama, 1 for Best Script, Drama, 1 for Production Design, and 1 for Best Drama. So much drama. Apple TV Plus did pick up 1 other nomination. According to the second Apple Insider piece, Aoife McArdle has also been nominated for Best Director, Drama, for the mind-bending workplace drama, Severance. And finally today, the Apple TV Plus musical comedy Schmigadoon is back soon for Season 2, and it is bringing the old razzle-dazzle. Apple TV Plus issued a press release Tuesday outlining the season and bringing a trailer. As had been teased before, the return to Schmigadoon, referred to in the show as Schmicago, updates its tone by a decade or two in a reimagined world of 60s and 70s musicals. Cicely Strong and Keegan-Michael Key return as the leads. They'll be joined by Titus Burgess, Dove Cameron, Kristen Chenoweth, Alan Cumming, Ariana DeBose, Jane Krakowski, and many more. Wednesday is apparently for lighter fare where Apple TV Plus is concerned. The first 2 episodes of Season 2 hit Apple TV Plus on Wednesday, the 5th of April. The remaining 4 will follow on successive Wednesdays through the second season conclusion on Wednesday, the 3rd of May. While you wait, you can catch the trailer on YouTube. Today on the Mac Observer's Daily Observations podcast, TMO Managing Editor Jeff Butts and I will look at Apple's new iPhone offerings, as well as the Counterpoint iPhone count. Plus, we are taking a trip to the Lassoverse. That is all today on the Daily Observations podcast from the Mac Observer, online at macobserver.com or wherever you get podcasts. macOS Ken, brought to you by me and sponsored by Collide, endpoint security powered by people. Learn more and book a demo today at collide.com/macOSKen. This show is also supported by people like you, patrons through Patreon. Find out more and add your support at patreon.com/macOSKen. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media, online at backbeatmedia.com. You can reach me a couple of ways. Info at macosken.com or call 716-780-4080. Until next time, that is news from macOS Ken. I'm Ken Ray.
Ciao.